All right, good morning everybody. So here we are, morning of day 5, back at Mountain Crossings. About to head through the building. The only spot on the entire Appalachian Trail that the trail goes through a building. It's pretty cool. So, Neal Gap, morning of day 5. Little overcast right now, but it is supposed to be clear skies, mid 70s today. Looking forward to it. Got a semi decent day. Gonna shoot for 11 to the next shelter. We'll see where it goes. So here we go. There's the logbook. I just don't feel like signing it or touching it. Still overcast and foggy this morning. Just about finished up the climb up out of Neal's Gap. He said the fog and clouds have not burned off yet, but it's not cold. So, it's a nice little campground. Some grass, a couple flat spots. Nice to stay here tonight when all this cloud stuff blows out and it gets nice and warm. That'd be a nice spot. That ain't but a mile. Let me look. Mile and a quarter up out of Neal's Gap. That's a good little campground. There's water up here too, so. All right, let's keep pushing north. Finally got a real view. I just hope this wind behind me is not destroying it. Wow. Well, there it is. A beautiful view. Clouds and fog, it finally broke. Sun is out. Temps are perfect. Just gorgeous. And there's the trail, still going up and north. Almost to our lunch spot. Well, it took us 5 days to get here and 5 days to finally get our view. But there's Cow Rock Mountain. There's a view for you. Absolutely beautiful. All right, here we are coming into Tesnatee Gap. This is our lunch spot. Running a little bit behind schedule. My right knee has started acting up, which is pretty weird for me. A little inside right knee pain. Just kind of comes and goes. Might be this the downhills, but just looks like we are just finishing up with the Raven Cliffs Wilderness that started at Neal's Gap. So we'll come down here. Doesn't look like a whole lot of anything here. Little parking lot. And again, that's Tesnatee Gap. We're gonna have lunch, hydrate, and then push north. This is the climb up out of Tesnatee Gap over to Hogpen Gap. And whew, wow, it's brutal. Hopefully I won't have too much heavy breathing on the camera, but I just wanted to show you another beautiful view. Many more to come. And many more will be missed, I'm sure. Let's pan over here real quick, show you. Yep, that's the trail right there. And then it switches back and heads up, 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 and over. So we're almost at the top. Pretty spectacular. We're washed out there. It's a warm one, but beautiful. This is the way. Pushing north. All right, we made it. Low Gap Shelter. It's been a long day. 11.5 miles. Looks like there's some 10 people already here. Get down here and get figured out and get set up. We're running low on light. I'm not gonna blind you, but yep, she's up there getting ready to set. All right, see you at the end of the day wrap up. There we go. Good evening, everybody. It's the end of day 5. This is day 5 wrap up. Today was a personal best for mileage. We did 11.5, and they weren't easy. I'm not gonna lie to you. The last four miles, last 3 miles, I was struggling. I was running low, if not out of water. Starting to get cramps, but we made it. We made it to Low Gap Shelter. So let's turn you around and show you the book, go over some of the mileage and elevations, and I get this thing wrapped up so we can get to bed and do it again in the morning. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. So we started out at Neal's Gap. There we go, come on. There we go, Neal's Gap. Started out there this morning at 8:15. That was at mile marker 31.3. We did the climbs, all of the climbs here. It's elevation, elevation, elevation. Climbs and drops. Made it all the way to the bottom. Past Whitley Gap. And then what happens at the bottom of the page? We turn them pages. That's right, turning more pages. All right. Come on, focus with me. There we go. Mile 42.8. Low Gap Shelter. That's where we are at. It's on the hillside. Lots of tent camping up here at the top. Not the perfect grounds, but down at the bottom in the holler here, there is a shelter, good water source, privy, and we are at 3,024 foot elevation. It's a single story shelter. I didn't film any of the shelters because it was at the bottom, and we didn't take all our gear down there. We're tent camping here toward the top. Supposed to have a good day tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a little shorter. Hopefully we can make it into, come on, where are we at? Unicoi Gap, 52.5. That's tomorrow's tentative plan. But at the end of day 5, this is where we sit. Turn this around. And today I've officially received a trail name. We're going by Mando, short for the Mandalorian. Why is that? It's because my wife, if you remember, gave me Baby Yoda to take with us. So I'm the caretaker for Baby Yoda. And the group that I'm currently hiking with is always asking, which way's the trail? Where are we going? This is the way. Pushing north, folks. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the morning. Have a good night, everybody.